From the moment I saw Margot Ross Spiegelman, I was madly in love. Margot and I were practically strangers. Until this one night. What the?
Margot?
Welcome to another episode of HCC MovieMakers Academy Movie Reviews. I am Soroosh. Mehdi.
I'm Fabian Brims.
And we just saw the movie Paper Towns. Paper Towns is a film starring Net Wolf, Cara Delevingne, Austin Abrams, and Justin Smith, and introducing Halston Sage. Apparently, this film is an up-and-coming of age film about this teenager who madly falls in love with the main girl Margot, and embarks on I have to say, like a road trip with his other friends, because apparently Margot has run away and they don't necessarily know where she is. But the main character Nate Wolf actually starts to find clues to where she is, finds out where she is in exactly which city. They find out that she's in New York, and they live in Florida, Orlando, okay? So what they do is they embark on this journey, on this road trip to go find her.
And that works out pretty well. So it's a coming-of-age movie with a road movie and also like a teenage drama, all combined. And even though they try to embark on a bunch of different genres, they do a pretty good job combining all and make a wholesome, feel-good movie. How did you like it?
I agree with you, man. I think to really focus, I mean, because again, this film, I didn't know this until our colleague New Win brought it up to me, but Cara Delevingne, actually, yes. Okay, that's how we pronounce it. I didn't want to mispronounce her name. Apparently, she's a supermodel. Thing is, I didn't know that, and I guess this was supposed to be her debut for her acting career, I guess. I don't know if it's going to be her career or if it's just something that she fit the role, so they decided to cast her for it. So I didn't really know much about that. I just know that, again, Nguyen brought it up to me that she was a supermodel, and I think she's trying to make that transition from that to being an actress.
So it was her debut movie, and not only hers, I think most of the actors, those teens, were like debuting in that role. Like, how do you think was the acting in that movie? I
think the acting of the other characters were better because Cara Delevingne's, I mean, her character wasn't really in the film, because the whole point of the film were the other three best friends helping the one that fell in love with Cara's character, Margot. They were looking for her. So for most of the film, she wasn't even around. She was in New York the whole time. So I think, to be honest with you, I really liked the other two friends.
Yeah,
not even the main character. I'm talking about the main white friend of his, Ben. Sorry, I had to say it like that. And the other kid that was a black kid. His name was Justin Smith. His name amongst the friends were Radar. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, they called him Radar. So
I was a little worried in the beginning, because like when the friends got introduced, like the first thing one of the friends says is like that he's hot for his mother, and I thought, oh god, the next cliche.
That's what I wanted to.
From that point on, they really like match the tone, and it really like it goes back from these cliche high school clique. And more to like really portrayal of big friendship, and
because it didn't really change. It got challenged a little bit, their friendship, but it didn't change. They still were best friends in the end, and I liked that.
Yeah.
They grew together as friends also, but they didn't change. That's one of the things that I've noticed in the movies that I don't like anymore, is because when you talk about an antagonist all of a sudden becoming a protagonist. Out of nowhere. I mean, that's like that is a tremendously huge growth spur. You don't get that kind of thing even in a good film. So in this one, I think it was really good. I think they really put it together very well, because the friends in this film, they didn't change their personalities whatsoever. They just grew as young, up-and-coming adults, I guess.
So what rating would you give the movie?
For a rating? Fabian, I would give this, I have to give this a strong, I'd say a 9.8. Oh, wow. On this one.
That was a close one.
I really wanted to give that number because I've never given that number before.
I think no one did.
It's just short of 9.9, guys. But
so I would give it a straight 8. A is good too. A straight 8. I really think it was good, not as excellent, but I mean I don't think any high school comedy road trip could go beyond 8. So that's really good as it gets. Yeah. Well, then.
Yeah, that's
pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We were presented by HCC TV and brought to you by the HCC MovieMaking Academy. Please check out our website, hccs.edu, and enroll for the filmmaking. And also, please check out our YouTube channel. Subscribe and watch all the hundreds of other reviews we already did, and keep on watching when you get your subscription. Thanks for doing so, and have a good night.
Stay classy.